with a capital J. So please, do not confuse him with the rest of them. No day. With our T.H.A. in silence, there will never be nothing again like T.H.A. And our people would be empowered and strengthened to work hard every day. He sticks to the task, he gets the job done. He's a boy that never astray. And he just take advice and listen to what all the serious elders and them say. Bacolet, Tobago in charge, and John Dial along the way, if you hope I say. Make sure Jack the winner for me election day. Make some nice day. Everybody around here to everything I have to say. This young man comes from the heart of Lambo. He's not just bright, but he's bright handsome for so. Sportsmen get excited when you say the name Joe. Walking quietly in the area, many people just play the air even though. He Uncle Basil Pitt came in a dream a short time ago. He said, me sweet nephew, I need you to go and help save Tobago. Sit down in a Lambo. There. People, I don't get on the go. Joe Pitt will take you higher. And that we all very well know. Next up, guys, is a T.H.A. I don't want anybody to go in and say they don't know what we say. You have a very charming lady. She name is Tracy. But some people now choose to forget she conveniently that when she was voting in to this House of Assembly, she was still a wee little young lady, just into 20. But she worked hard day and night in every community. You are seeing how she touched the lives of everybody. So Palatine, Delafort, Casara, Speyside, Charlottesville, and Lansbury. Tracy Celestine is our warrior to vote for the lady. That's a nice representation. the future of Tobago. So let me ask you, do you want to hear Tracy? I didn't hear you. Do you want to hear Tracy? Put your hands together for Tracy.
Political leader of T.H.A. Tobago and our next Chief Secretary, Honorable Orville London. Chairman of the Tobago Council, Mr. Neil Wilson. Other T.H.A. members of the Tobago Council, Senator Shambo Kajo, all supporters from People's National Movement, candidates, members of the media, P&M family, all of Tobago that is listening, good evening to each and every one of you. Today I represent all women. I am here to tell you that the key to continued liberation of women is the People's National Movement. For it is the only people's movement that has the interests of women at heart. It is the only movement that has made tremendous developmental strides. Those strides are on behalf of our women over the last decade, whether it be within Trinidad or Tobago. This is the only political organization that has a clear plan to take women to a new developmental level, a new platform, a new frontier, People's National Movement style. We are doing everything in our power to support you women. We are ensuring that we level the playing field. We are also ensuring that all women have equal opportunities to develop their talents. Where are my P&M women? Let me hear you. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we are also ensuring that all women play a significant role in the development of our economy. So today, all women must know that the People's National Movement understands the importance of women in building a strong nation and by extension, a strong Tobago. All women must know that this administration led by Honorable Orville London has ensured that we increase not only your levels of self-awareness, but that we increase your levels of participation in the economic and social progress of this country. All of Tobago must know that the People's National Movement Administration has made sure that your levels of participation in productive and educational activities increased over the last 10 years. Let me hear you for Chief Secretary Orville London. Again, P&M style, my people. We are not like them, running around like headless chicken and firing women left, right, and center, which is a clear manifestation of no plan of action. We are not like them, thinking that food cards and hampers are sufficient to develop our women. We are teaching our women how to fish. We are ensuring that you have the tools and the equipment to lead meaningful lives. And so today, women, ladies and gentlemen, members of the P&M family, and all of Tobago listening, it is fitting for you to note that we have to date distributed over $27 million to over 250 women to create business opportunities throughout Tobago. It is important for all of Tobago to understand that the efforts made by this P&M administration to set up craft shops at Tobago, Milford Road Esplanade, Argyle, Charlottesville, Cadler Hall, Plymouth, and Signal Hill have all been to date oversubscribed by women. This administration has walked the talk. Orville London and his team has walked the talk and has opened up endless opportunities, endless avenues, not only for Tobagonians to flourish, but for women as well. And so today, I want all women to understand that we are preparing you to be competitive. We are preparing you for interaction with the rest of the world. And we are helping you to fully develop your talents and your skill. You have come from far. You have come from too far to stop now. You cannot afford to turn back the hands of time. And so it must be forward ever, backward never. Vote only the People's National Movement on January 21st, 2013. Our social safety net was crafted with women in mind. We provide breakfast and lunches in schools so that you can have time to pursue educational activities. We have spent over $50 million on you and your family through our housing grant programs to put a roof over your head. You cannot and must not forget the hundreds of jobs created at CPEP and URP, or Rehabilitation Program, or ETP Program, and the Litter Eradication Program, all aimed at providing a stepping stone for further mobility. Let us not forget women, the financial assistance for household items, the introduction of the medical alert and emergency social cards, all aimed at assisting your loved ones. We are taking the burden off your back, and so the only administration, the only people's movement that you are to support is the People's National Movement and no other. To all my women out there today, we understand that education is the ultimate source of empowerment for our women. And so that is why we invest heavily in financial assistance for tertiary education. That is why we have technical vocational classes in 30 community centers throughout Tobago. That is why we train you in business management and financial literacy, and are now ensuring that our computer programs for housewives does not go unnoticed. So today, I ask you, what more can you want from this administration? What more can you want from the Orville-led administration? We have touched every sector in Tobago. We have touched every life in Tobago, and we will continue to do so into the foreseeable future. We have two strong and virtuous women on this platform today. Claudia Groom-Duke, representing Tobago West and the constituency of Blackrock Wemspring Garden, and Tracy Davidson Celestine, out of Tobago East and representing the beautiful and scenic constituency of Palatine Lansbury Stateside. We have shown you our resilience. We have been honest with you, and we are not like the shopping toppings or the lady who up to this day attempts to victimize every worker in every division she has interacted with. We are virtuous women who will fight to the very end in representing you. And so today I urge all of you women to vote wisely. Encourage your sons, your daughters to vote only for the People's National Movement. Encourage your husbands and your significant other to support the only party that has your development at heart. Support only the party that will protect your heritage. And so today, as I take my seat, I urge you to vote the People's National Movement. Vote the People's National Movement. And great we will say on January 21st, 2013, great is the PNM. Great is the PNM. It shall and always will prevail. I thank you.
is temporary. Our first batch of candidates were led by a man of integrity and class. And it ended with a woman, a virtuous woman, a woman of the future, a woman that speaks to the development of not only Tobago, but the development of this nation. Let me continue quickly to recognize MP Nayan Hippolyte among us, the Assistant General Secretary of the party, Daniel Duki, and our National Youth League Chairman, who fortunately is a brilliant young woman, Aben Phillips. They have come to be part of this great family we call the People's National Movement. Ladies and gentlemen, as we continue our presentation, we started with the chief, who will lead the battle as we head towards January 21st, 2030. And in the absence of that chief, or coming from another angle, the next set of candidates will be led by his deputy. And now I hand you over again to Sister Kenneth. DJ. Remember, everybody has to hear what the people they say. They're calling for their sweet man in Delaporte and Roxborough. What are you doing to charm them people there, sir? Only them people, they know. They call him walking Sandy, energy bunny on the go. So now you understand, they can't help the man, loving the man so. But Hilton Sandy push it up, not only Roxborough, but all over Tobago. He knows where every bridge is built. He knows where all the ravines them so. He can give you details of every van and every truck, and also every backhoe. So, Roxborough, Delaporte, they said their gratitude, they must show to this man who was so great and exposing them in every way he knew. Positive vibes, make some noise, Mr. DJ. Hey, they call this one Little Chief. And if you don't know, ask anyone in Plymouth why they just call Daniel Alonso. Always pushing the area to be the best in Tobago. Golden Lane and Plymouth, people always see him on the go. And as a good footballer, he has scored many a goal. The hard work he does. He does keep himself humble and not make no big show. He lights up the area. It is bright if you see a winner's go. And when he wins, is God win. That is a fact you must know. Play the music, Mr. Yes, we want everybody to hear what we say. Providence, Mariah, and Mason Hall. I got to make this one a special call. Feel very proud of yourself and stand tall. For your David, with his slingshot, will make Goliath fall. But you must support him. Thin, fat, short or tall. From every nook and cranny, walk, run, hop, or crawl. Cause it's brick by brick, you will together build the wall. Sheldon is a cunning man. He afraid nobody at all. So ensure that on election night, a Sheldon name will call. We certainly feel very sorry when we hear them yellow jack bar. That's the music. I want all people to listen so that they will know. For me alone, we could just sing all later. And you know on the pulpit, the white voice is very strong. Brother Wendy only smiling. He said this is the one. And he's so happy today to pass the baton to another warrior who was handsome and young. If you didn't know and they remember, look hard and look round. Just like the voice, the man powerful and strong. Better and Mount Open, it solves all the problems. And so when you go to me, you will continue to solve the problem. Continuing from now and going on. Play the music.
People, good evening. I'm really excited to be a part of this great party and expecting a great victory come January 21st, 2013. Well, this evening I'm not going to talk, we're going to be singing, so you have to prepare to sing with me. Is that all right? Now you know this song, so you need to sing along. And this is not a song you can sit down and sing, so start to stand up by now. You have to stand up and sing the song. Behold, he comes, riding on the cloud, shining like the sun, and trumpets blow. being restored. Yes, these are the days of great triumph, of darkness and promise and scorn. Yet I am a voice in the desert crying, prepare ye the way of the Lord. Come on, behold, he comes, riding on the cloud, shining like the sun. Yeah, from that storm, lift your voice, dare to believe, all Zion's hill, salvation These are the days of Ezekiel. The tribals becoming a snare. And these are the days of the Son, David rebuilding a temple of praise. Now these are the days of the harvest. The fields are as white as the wool. And we are the voice in the desert crying, prepare ye the way of the Lord. Behold, come on, sing. Yeah, yeah, I'm the trumpet born. Lift your voice, dare to believe, all Zion's hill, salvation Riding on the cloud, shining like the sun, and the trumpet call, lift your voice, dare to believe, all Zion's hill, salvation Let me tell you one thing that I know about here and people in Tobago believe. We have one God, and He's Jehovah. Declare Him this evening. Declare Him. There's no God. Declare Him. There's no God like Jehovah. There's no God like Jehovah. Say it. There's no God. Say it shamelessly. There's no God like Jehovah. There's no God like Jehovah. Say it. There's no God. Search all over. None like Him. No, no, no. None like Him. There's none like Him. There's no one. Oh, behold, He comes, riding on the cloud.
march was led by the second man in command. But you know, it is always said, behind great men, always you find a powerful woman. And therefore, the next batch of candidates will be led by one of the most powerful women I've ever known. She's powerful because she comes from the bowels of the PNL. She's strong because she's a member of this great party. She's visionary. And therefore, let me hand you over back to Kenneth.
But still kept the music down low. She seems to have plenty stamina. She's always so busy. Truth is, if you stand idle, she will send you Basadi. She feels she must go on and help out everybody. And that she can do it single-handedly. Black rock. When spring garden, feel she energy as she calls you to the one loving community. Claudia Groom stands resilient in spite of all she trials daily. And we must move with good energy to ensure that she gains victory. Let's apply this energy. Slow down the music. Yes. There is not a youth in this land who can ask you, because we all know the answer. In the he has energy to burn. He can't sit quietly. Always on the go. So very, very busy. So Canaan, Bonaparte from Point, all the land and the sea. You have to elect you in collect unanimously. We are not counting over ballots. This win must be easy. No chance, just rejoicing when we celebrate victory. We love the music, We nearly finished the whole business, you know. The garden pepper, good. This is another my special.
Yes, we have plenty reason to celebrate Eid. Put a big smile on your face and you're up in that side of the country. A former policeman is assigned to fight your case. He said he has stamina and he could endure the race. And he pledges to work with all the people that he has in his face. So join Lady Spencer, walk every gully, hill and trace. This is a serious candidate and he's moving at a pace. The government vote from gramophone, cabinet and suitcase. Put your boy in the assembly and you must fix up your place with great haste. Bring up the music. Those of you who got to church will very well remember. I'm not out to give you a lecture, but I just want you to consider. It is a noble tradition he is called to follow today, to honor William Mackenzie, who has led the way. So T.H.A. Mount Pleasant, Tobago and T.H.A. Listen well to the words of Mr. Mackenzie, as he would say. In cricket and politics, I have shown and seen the way. And as a tribute to me, with him, this seat must stay. So I'm St. Dennis, banker, musician, and youth leader today. Your area is the best. Don't care what nobody else say. Just serve honestly and humbly and respond without delay. Music is a DJ.
For the youth and this team, Ansel Dennis. If you're ready, clap your hands. PNM people, if you're ready and you know it, say it. Political leader of the PNM and the next Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, preferably sooner than later, Dr. T.H.A. Political leader of the Tobago Council of the PNM and the Chief Secretary of the T.H.A. now and next year, and for 4 more years, the Honorable Orvin London. Chairman of the Tobago Council of the PNM, Mr. Neil Wilson. Other members of the PNM National and Tobago Executive. My fellow candidates in this critical and crucial election, Senators Shamfa Kojo and Penelope Beckles, other members of the T.H.A. and the National Parliament, and the Great Red Sea of the PNM. Just as in the days of Moses, when the Red Sea consumed the Egyptians who were pursuing the Israelites, history shall repeat itself on the 21st of January 2030. When this Great Red Sea of the PNM consumes those attempting to infect Tobago with the yellow fever of the People's Partnership. It is with profound gratitude and humility that I stand here today as the PNM candidate for Boko Mount Pleasant. And being the youngest candidate in this election, I do not take this for granted. Because only in the PNM does a young man at my age get the opportunity to serve his country in this capacity. Only in the PNM is the voice of youth truly represented. And only in the PNM is the future of Tobago in good hands. And in this electoral district, we were always well represented under the PNM. We were represented by the great William the Conqueror Mackenzie. He's sitting right there, give him a big PNM shout. A man I respect and admire greatly. A man whose example I will follow and whose legacy I intend to continue. After William Mackenzie, we had a noble, distinguished gentleman in the person of Mr. Albert Pilgrim. A man who dedicated his life to the effective and courageous representation of the people of Boko Mount Pleasant. And today I salute him. And today, of course, I stand here as another product of the greatest political party in this country. I stand here today as a young man of God, first and foremost. A young, vibrant man, a man of character, integrity, and decency. A man of morals and values. I stand here as your candidate worthy of your vote. And I stand here born ready. Born ready to defend Tobago. Born ready to deliver to the people of Boko and Mount Pleasant. Born ready to serve and act decisively and effectively on your behalf. Born ready to bring the people of Boko Mount Pleasant together as we implement more programs to utilize the many facilities this PNM administration would have delivered, such as the state-of-the-art pavilion in Mount Pleasant, and of course this beautiful integrated facility here in Boko. And you know what was amazing? My TOP opponent in this election referred to Boko as a concrete jungle. Also, one of his colleagues referred to Boko as a gold pen. And I don't know about you, but I am seriously offended by that. And I must ask you the question, do you believe that Boko is a gold pen? Do you believe that Boko is a concrete jungle? I don't know about you, but when I look around Boko Mount Pleasant, I don't see a goat pen or a concrete jungle. I see an electoral district full of potential. And I see a people destined for greatness. And today I am proud to be a product of this electoral district. I'm proud to be your homegrown candidate, ready to partner with you, the people, in the next phase of development and advancement. Young people, get ready, because this is your time, and this is your moment. This election is your moment to have your say. And my candidacy represents a season of transition and succession and a greater youth voice. So come out in your numbers on January the 21st, 2030, and vote for the voice of youth. Vote for the preservation of our heritage and future. Vote for the PNN. And we must all join with the Apostle Paul when he said in the words of Scripture, I come not myself to have apprehended, but this one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind, and reaching forth unto those things which are ahead. And today I press forward towards the mark for the prize of the higher calling of God in Christ Jesus, being forever assured that great is the PNM. Great is the PNM. I said great is the PNM. And it shall, and always, in January 2030 and beyond, will prevail. Thank you. Who you voting for? Who you voting for? Who you voting for? When you understand that corruption was driving the UNC, they call him anti-Macron and they kick him out the party.
We are about to prepare this platform for political leader of the Tobago Council of the PNN, so as to change the mood and atmosphere. I call on Buccaneers to do a short rendition as we prepare our